you do it to yourself. If you're somebody like Chance or whatever, you go out there, you put your best foot forward, and you just fucking fall. And sometimes you fall, and I don't know how he could have. Only way he could have turned that around is by doing more music. I mean, there was no narrative to really control for him.
Nah, doing more music wouldn't have helped.
Man,
the dent that.
But you can't stop altogether.
But
that nigga ain't, bro. The only song he put out since, he got like a feature with somebody else, and he got a feature with like Justin Bieber. That nigga been chilling.
He put a little 3-pack out.
But ain't nobody hear about that shit though. Yeah. I consider myself somewhat in tune with that kind of thing, and I don't know.
Yeah, don't nobody. So this is my biased opinion. I think the reason
all your shit be biased though.
Yeah, this is like my really biased opinion. I think the reason why so many people turn their back on Chance so fast is because he went straight full blown Christian, like in everybody's face. You know what I mean? Like because listen to Coloring Book and then listen to Acid Rap and 10 Day. Acid Rap and 10 Day sound pretty much in the same vein where Coloring Book sounds nothing like those. And then on top of that, the things he was doing on like Instagram Live, like he'll just pop up on Instagram Live reading the book of Philippians. Like
Coloring Book did great. What are you talking about?
It was a great album. Yeah. But I think his core fans like that don't really rock with that Christian wave or whatever. Like even like I know you really ain't really with the big, religious stuff or whatever, but you liked it from a music standpoint.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Chance as whatever his government name is.
Chancellor.
Okay, so I think his core audience liked him as a person and what he represented. But because he cleaned his image up and became this family man and didn't cuss and stopped talking about drugs and all this stuff, I think that's what hurt him the most.
No, I disagree.
And if he would have kept putting out music that sounded like the music on the big day, it would not have worked.
Well,
so I think he had to go back to that Acid Rap 10 Day, which he didn't really want to.
So I disagree with you because musically, The Big Day was just not good. Don't get me wrong, it has some okay songs on there. Like my favorite song on there is the one with Meg Thee Stallion, Handsome. That's my favorite song on there, and I think I might like one other one. But musically, it was just not on the level of Coloring Book. And I heard,
and I totally agree.
And I think that's what it was for most people because most people don't. Like I said, I think that's somewhat a you thing. I mean, I understand lots of people be like, "Well, this is not the person," yeah. But like I said, most music people are casual listeners. That's one of them things. Like, so you go
but not for people like Chance who got damn near a cult or had damn near a cult fan base.
See, if you had a cult fan base, they would still be here. That's why it's a cult.
Nah, because he changed from who he was to somebody different.
But I'm saying, Coloring Book did good because people heard it. So in the streaming era, if an album does good, that means people heard it and they went back to listen to it because you need so many streams for that shit to happen. So what happened with Big Day was niggas listened to it and they didn't like it. They never went back. So people kept going back to Coloring Book because they liked it. So people heard Big Day. They said, you know what? I'm straight on this. And I was one of them people, man. I remember I was in the back counting money listening to at work, listening to Big Day. And I'm like, man, this is just not it. Yeah. And I got through the whole album. And when I got through that album, I was like, thank God. I ain't got to listen to this shit no more. And I listened to it and I went back to Coloring Book. And then, like I said, Coloring Book songs still slap to this day. Yeah. Like I said, Juke Jam, that's y'all song or whatever. And the blessings come up. Like, that's my junk. Yeah. That's my junk. And it's not that it's godly. It could be about, like I said, I'll listen to 5 Foreign talk trap shit. I'll listen to Chance talk his godly shit. And I'm okay with both of those. It doesn't matter. As long as it sounds good sonically, musically, and it's something that I can play back at another time, and I'm okay with it, then I'm good. But nothing on Big Day said, hey, yo, run that shit back.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, that album was not as big as, or it's not as good as any of the other albums, like, just be honest.
Yeah.
But I think, personally, the biggest hit was just the way he started moving and such a drastic change of person that he became.
Bro, I don't think it had nothing to do with his person. I think it had to do with his music. Yeah.
I mean, that definitely aided in it. It definitely aided the way he fell off. But I just think it was. I think it was.
So,
it wasn't.
So why do you put so much personality in the music? Like
who, me?
Yeah,
because I think the who you if you're not one of the many fake people out here rapping, like who you are comes through in the music.
Yeah.
So when he was this depressed, damn near emo rapper, drugs and all that shit, like people could relate to that. So they listen to it, and then on top of that, it sounded good. So they can relate to it. But
no, it sounds good, and then all that other stuff is secondary.
I think you. Well, okay, so I'm one. Like, I'm one. I can speak from a standpoint where, when I had my dark times or whatever, like I listened to like a lot of Kid Cudi albums got me through a lot of like depressive shit. So like when he like cleaned up or whatever, I could hear it. Okay, he don't sound the same. He's trying to be that same person, but he's not that same person. Like I could tell he's not doing cocaine no more. I could tell he's not fucking cutting or whatever no more. I could tell he's not living this destructive lifestyle, and it just don't. It's not coming through the music the same way.
So that's what I'm saying. So you're chalking it up to the person. I'm chalking it up to the music.
No, I think but the person makes the music.
But
so the person,
it's
if the person not living that same lifestyle no more, it comes through in their music.
But it's tons of people who fucking fake it and make good music. Tons of people, tons of fake thugs make thug music that sound hard as fuck or whatever.
Yeah,
like, and that's cool. But like I say, if it go hard, it go hard. Like,
but we don't. When we find out that these people are fake, we don't go back to it.
I mean, if I like a song, I like a song. So kind of like with the R. Kelly shit. A lot of people in public will not listen to R. Kelly and they will not say nothing about R. Kelly. But at home, nigga, when a woman's fed up is getting played, nigga, I Wish is getting played. Nigga, Chocolate Factory is getting played. It's getting played. Nigga, so people be trying to hide it and act like, people act like they have this super high morality with things. And it's a thing that they portray to the public to feel like, no, this is how good of a person I am. I don't even listen to him anymore. I'm great.
Yeah.
Like,